Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19 on Ravenview? No, Riverview. This is a new map that I got put onto by MadXJS actually. He said there was a couple of maps up on a website and they're playable and they're worth a look at. So I jumped on, downloaded this one from the thumbnails. It looked pretty damn good, so I thought, well, you know what, we'll check it out. And I played on this for best part of 2 hours earlier, basically going, okay, is there anything worthwhile? Does it look good? Yeah, okay, it looks good, ticks that box. Is it on a site that I trust to a point? Yeah, it is. Has it been tested by those guys? Probably not. Functionality, it seems to be working. Haven't got any errors in my log. You know what? Screw it. An hour later, I'm liking it enough to be able to start playing it. Now, this is going to be episode 1. Episode 1 is going to start off different. You can see some of the equipment. Anything from the New Holland cross, missing the case because that is down yonder. This is all you start off with. There's a little bit of a background story to this map if you wanted to roleplay it, but you guys know me. So how are we going to start this off? Well, you saw where the house was up there, and this is obviously our silo. So right away we have no yard to speak of really. This area here is very flat and will be the yard. Now we need to remove these trees, so I will end up doing that probably today. In today's episode, just needed to make sure that wasn't anyone important on my phone. So that's why we have quite a lot of money, because today is let's paint a pretty little yard. So I hope you guys will enjoy this. So we need a chainsaw, haven't got one, so we'll go ahead and buy that so we can get these trees down. And presumably chainsaws, yep, right there. Always got to be the still. Purchase that, and that will be right here. Which, by the looks of it, you actually see a bigger view than you ever used to. How do you even... Oh wow, you can actually see the whole entire thing now. Dang. Okay, Dave was telling me that you could do something weird. Yeah, okay, that's enough of that. I really can't be asked to faff around with the chainsaw, as far as the sounds. So, I guess a lot of you probably want to see the minimap. So here is the minimap actually. We'll go into this area so you can see it a bit better. It's a interesting looking map. So you got all of these fields here. They are, ooh, Bible, you can see all the different lands. If someone spent the time to do that correctly, at least. Field definitions, how are they set up? I can't tell, to be quite honest. There are, actually I don't think there are field definitions to begin with, because, oh, there is a contract mission. There's one contract at least in field 1. Which is over here, wow. Okay, so there may be missions. I will hold my thought on if there's missions or not. Because I have the textures the different textures, I think it's picking up on them. Definitely appears to be given textures that probably aren't included in the map. I will straight off say that. So I don't know if I'll do a first look, because the textures are going to be different. So what we'll do is, now we've got a chainsaw, I was going to use... where is the forestry stuff? I wish this stuff was alphabetical, it would make life so much easier. I was going to use this trailer. But I think, because I'm probably not going to use it anytime soon again, we are going to go with the man truck here. Mainly because other than looking at it, as far as in the store and checking it out on a test map, never actually probably looked at it. So we're going to go with forestry olive green, and we'll just lease it. And we'll go ahead and nuke a lot of that stuff. So this is the store. Very old buildings, which is a downside. I mean, this is from FS13, that building, which, if you guys haven't not seen this before, like, you can just see by the cutouts, it's old. This is incredibly old. I gotta admit, it doesn't actually look half bad in here, but you can tell it's old. Shouldn't be in the map, to be quite honest. But hey. And the field layout, I like so far. I really do. It is pretty nice. So to go back to the yard, it's pretty much a straight shot down this road, left over this bridge, which again kind of looks dated. I think it could even be from one of the old farm sims. I'm not 100%. Then you just go straight down here, and this is where our yard is. So to begin with, you only own 2 fields, which are field 9 and field 10, which is grass to begin with. So I've reseeded them, they're both wheat now. What does that sign actually say? New something. I don't know where it's from, but I got a feeling that it's from a different newbie farm. Yeah, newbie farm, I think. I got a feeling that could be from another map somewhere. Not 100% on that. So I at least want to get rid of one of these trees. Maybe not all of them. Now I come to think of it. Just looking at it, and this cluster we could almost treat as like a roundabout. Maybe have something in the middle there. However, this tree I do want to get rid of. And these are just on the edge, so they're no harm. So definitely this one. And then that leads us up to completely open out the back here. So now you gotta get that. We are gonna need a stump grinder too, actually. That's a different animation that used to be there. And I just got me an achievement. Whee! Saw that coming. Kind of a bad one. And the Humboldt notch there by the looks of it. We've even got that tiny little piece there too. So we'll go up here and knock off all of that stuff. And most of this will actually be full-on branches, I imagine, that we'll have to cut. Maybe. Well fallen. And where's this one? Right here it is. Yep. Next. And that's that. This is... the animation is strange. Holy crap. Alright, well, apparently we're climbing that from just going up there. Actually, we'll probably just cut this piece off here. It really sounds like it's using a different engine sound than it ever used to, that's for sure. Idling's one thing. The whole cutting sound, I guess, is way different than it used to be. Can we get this? Yep. Okay. We've got a couple of pieces up there, I'm not worried about. This we will cut. Can we do 2 of them, or is it just going to cut 1? Yeah, beautiful. We'll take that, although it shouldn't have been able to do that, we'll take it. That'll be able to sit on the truck with no issue. This is a strange shaped tree. Very strange. And we'll lop this bit off here too. Now the chainsaw I'm going to sell after this, because I honestly doubt I'd ever do any more forestry. On here at least, this map. Now is this map, from what I've seen so far, like I said, I've not had any issues. It seems to be just pure and utter luck. Now this is going to roll that way, so what I'll do is cut this as close to the base as possible. Thank God for a hard hat. Cut that piece there. Yeah, cutting stuff seems to be quicker too. Whoa. Yeah, looks like we've got it all. Minus that. Can we get that close? There we go. Sweet. So we'll just jump in the truck and see how this all works. I'm surprised it's got all the trailer connections, the air, the, well, electric there, hydraulics by the looks of things, yet there's no trailer for this, which I thought was strange. I'm surprised. It's almost like something got forgotten. Oh, that's cool, you kind of just get moved into it. That's interesting. Alrighty, let's see how we go with this. This is my first time using any of the cranes in FS19 too. Yeah, it's a heavy. That is a heavy piece of tree. And the grab seems to be coping with it okay. Now, that's as high as it goes. That's not good. There we go. So one thing I've never liked is there's just no depth perception in this. Like, I could do with raising that a bit more, but obviously you can see the guard. It's that is all she wrote. I can try and bring it in a bit more. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. Let's drop it down. Yeah, that was way better than it used to be. Much better. I've heard actually it's forestry now is not too bad. Actually, if I bring this stuff in, I jump down from here. I think if I just lower the claw there, to tell you guys the truth, we can probably pick a lot of this up. Or is it too heavy? Ah, that sucks. We can pick that up. I can get thrown there. This stuff's probably going to be too heavy. That can get thrown there, because ideally I just want to pick it up in one big lump. It's almost like damn elephant tusks. I really hope you guys enjoy this different approach to starting something like this. And this was where everything was built for me too, so that there's no excuse, that's just going to get thrown in the back. Yeah, no excuse for that. Okay, we'll jump into the crane here and see. Apparently I can't jump into that, that's a shame. I'll lower that down. So as far as the equipment goes, I haven't got all the equipment set away yet. Really? One piece after all of that? Oh dear. No pieces after that even? No, if I can pick all of that up, I should probably just throw it in there anyway. And that's as far as that can extend, so hopefully we can grab this piece. Now building the actual yard won't take long. I'm rusty. It's been way too long since I've been in one of these using it. Let's spin that around. It's okay, I've already smashed the cab with it. Times I wish I could just bring it in slightly. Yeah, I guess. Like that, that'll do. I'll figure its way at least. Now there's this bundle down here. I can't help but feel this truck would be better with stabilizers up front as well. Okay, what's going on? There we go. Bring that in. Now these pieces... These pieces. Drop in and see how it falls. Sticking out the side. I like how quick the cutting aspect of stuff is now at times. That's good, I like that. Alrighty, so what we'll do is we'll spin this around. Now when I unfold it, yeah, it's going to fold itself back up. I wondered if it would fold itself back up, or whether... It did a little dance. Whether it would leave the boom where it was. So the pieces we can, I will pick up and throw in the back. Pieces that we can't, well, they will just stay there until we can pick them up in a second. Now the fact we have a rigid body truck now that's got a lengthy chassis, I really hope someone makes a flatbed bale truck out of this. This is perfect. The perfect chassis length. It is literally just screaming for that. So hopefully we get that. I imagine we will. If we did in the last game, we're going to now, that's for sure. I gotta admit, I am impressed how stuff is handled. Like it is handled, well, the logs handle way better than I thought they would. What are we stuck on? Oh, are we really stuck in between like that? Because I was using the wrong thing. I need this crane to go higher than it does. Oh, that's what's killing me right now. I wonder if I can just spin this around maybe like this. This is probably brutal for you guys to watch. Why aren't you letting get? Oh, because you're on top of that. Yeah, this is why I don't do forestry much. There's two ways I could have handled this piece. You gonna... And that was... Actually, we can probably fold that up now. That was to either cut them up smaller and load them, or chip them. I think, honestly, chipping them would have been easier. I really do. It would have been less aggro. Like, what, we're 22 minutes into loading this up, basically. But this episode, hopefully it's just going to be a one and done. And that is basically just loading... Well, loading, I say. Was that actually locked on? No. Building the yard as far as painting it all down and stuff, because I want to put proper money into the game after that, and vehicles that I want to use into it. Alrighty. Very, very whacked out load. Very whacked out indeed. Okay, not to waste any time, I'll park this over here. And we can get set up. Now, as far as sheds go and all of that stuff, I wouldn't mind using... where are they? This. I believe it's going to be sheds. These here. Yeah, probably the one with the 6 doors, so it's fairly large. Something like this, so what I'll do is I'll put these down now. I kind of like the idea of those trees to be there, to be honest with you. Now I think we'll put this over here. I wonder why we can't put it too far back. So we'll put this, say, what do we think, here? Alright, that's going to do whatever it wants to with the ground. We can fix that, I'm not too worried about that. And this is actually going to be my first time looking at these sheds as well. So that's using sort of the wood chips, well, not wood chips, the gravel. Oh wow, loud. I like those doors. And it's, I believe, does that work? The side door doesn't work? Really? Oh, that's a shame. But we got these doors, nonetheless. And it does have lights. Pretty cool. And its own personal bird in here. Yeah, the fact that birds stay in stuff like this bugs the crap out of me. So we've got a concrete floor in here. Not bad. It's actually pretty damn level. So we've got that. That's incredibly loud. God. Someone WD-40 that bad boy. Okay, now we've got... Wrong one. Now we've got that in place. Let's load up the sheds again. And we've got a 3-door one. So what I want to do is, if we need the back section, we'll come to it. Okay, now we've got that. So what we'll do now is we'll go into our... How much did that cost? 29. That's not a bad price for that, actually. And I'm presuming this is exactly the same. Yeah, it definitely looks like it. Run away because it's so loud. Oh yeah, pretty much the same. I love the rolling doors. I'm surprised Giants didn't use them in the sheds that was stuck in the game. I keep on hitting that wrong window. Okay, start landscaping. Yes. So, I know you can do this with the Xbox wrong one. I know you can do this with the Xbox controller, from what I understand. There we go. We'll give it a go. I don't want to butcher stuff, so... That's landscaping, don't need to do that. Shape modifier, we'll go with the square. And we can zoom in the camera. And I'm guessing that I pressed it by accident here and lost the grass. And... painting ground type. You know what, this is where I'm going to put down the controller and move the microphone back a hair and go keyboard and mouse because I cannot be dealing with that. Changing ground type. So here I think I won't be touching any of that, so that's the concrete. That is brighter concrete. Dirt, grass. That's the gravel that's being used for that already. That's the concrete slabs. I don't know why, but I really like the concrete slab look. I really do. And the radius. Actually boost. Oh, you can't go stupidly big on that anymore. I was going to say, we'll boost that up a healthy amount. Now, I wonder if this is going to change inside the building too. Yeah, it looks like it probably will. Which will be a bit of a shame. But if it means doing it, we shall. So we'll paint this down like this. Now, hopefully you guys are interested in this. Of course, this is not going to be often that I do this anyway. I want to leave around the trees. So can we... Did that do inside the shed or no? No, it didn't. Okay, beautiful. So I can at least feather it, I'm guessing, did it? Yeah, I can at least feather it around the outside, which is nice. So we'll make that smaller. This whole section here, I want to nuke completely. So this can be like a wash area or something. Now behind them, yeah, I'm not too fussed about. Behind it, we'll just let it be. around there's already covered. Entrance, though, we need to look at that, which will probably come from over here and just run it directly around. So for that, I want to change to, where is it? The round globe, and probably want, what's this one? I think that's like concrete or dirt or something. Ah, that's like the rock on the outside there. That's sand. That's wet sand by the looks of it. That's concrete. More concrete. Sand. Or is that dirt? It's hard to tell what that is, actually. I'd say that's sand, dirt. That's the leaves, that's the grass. That's the stones. So that's the one we want. And to do this, what I typically like doing is having kind of a smaller brush. So do the outline first. Now yeah, so this is the dirt that it's using already on the map. So we'll do that. And the poops and giggles, what we'll actually do is come out of this quickly and jump in our combine, because this is probably going to be the bigger vehicle that I have on this map. We'll check out to see how big of a path we're going to realistically need, and then of course I'll go a bit extra on that. It doesn't seem to be eating a butt ton of money like it did beforehand. So what I'll do is I'll just put this here. So I think the width I was looking at already is probably spot on, to be honest with you. And we'll go here. Now this video could be slightly longer than normal. So we'll sort that out after, because I did go over where I want to be. Zoom in. Now this has got what really grinds my gears about the placeable stuff. Well, not the placeable stuff, but the landscaping. It has an edge scrolling stuff, so you want to go further up and down, left and right. That kicks in. That becomes a pain in the rear end once you're trying to do sort of lengthy stretches like this of groundwork. It becomes a royal pain in the ass. And just work away along. Now doing this little section here probably would have been quicker with the square brush, but more as well just use this. So that seems big enough, it kind of tapers down, but it looks, I think it looks okay. So if we hit tab, is that the dirt? No, that was sand. Concrete. That's the the dirt on the sides. Don't want that, actually, thinking about it. I kind of would like this. The 2 is the smallest brush, and this is what takes the time. Blending in across there, so this is why it's worth making, for me anyway, this is how I do it. Everyone's mileage will vary on how they do this stuff, but I always tend to go a tad bit bigger, whether I mean to or not. I don't know, but I tend to do this. So you've got the border going around, then you can just blend it in with the grass and dirt mixture. Now granted, it would be nice to have a foliage brush, which I believe Giants have acknowledged that people would like that, and they're definitely looking into adding that from what I understand. It's something we're not going to get right away, obviously. Especially with the Christmas period. And just a couple of blips around here. And leading in there. Oh, that doesn't look half bad. Now, of course, I'll just go across and find the gravel again. Probably just go to the square up the sides of that. And then neaten up the edges again with some of the bits I went a little bit wide on. Now, looking at the money, it's definitely way cheaper than this used to be. Which is nice. This used to cost an absolute arm and a leg. As I keep saying, I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's just something different other than farming. I'm doing a bit more what the game has to offer, really. I wish you could get a real smooth feather of stuff. Actually, it's not looking half bad there. The one that I'm really proud on is on the American map. That driveway that I managed to do there looks spot on. Get rid of that section there. There, that doesn't look half bad. What we'll do is just... then that will just blend that in quite nicely. It could be nicer. Now around the outside, what I'll do is I'll neaten this up. Probably, I will leave that as be. I don't know why I took that tree out. I really didn't need to. But we'll probably do some expansion here in the future. Probably some animal stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Definitely want to build this out. Maybe a couple more widths across, so it looks halfway decent. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Definitely something different. I'll probably do a first look on this map soon, although I don't know when. At the time of me recording this, I haven't got anything lined up yet, but I probably will do something, I would imagine. So until next time, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll see you on the flip side. Later!